But there's nothing. And this same woman, if is making a comment, looking at a black man and making that comment, she still felt the pressing need to leave what she was doing for that day to go on that video and make a comment about a black man. And it's that kind of vindication that really makes me not really surprised when you see a lot of lot of black men passing over black women. It's a sad thing to see. In my own heart, it really hurts me to see that happen, because there are a lot of black women out there who are really wonderful with us, but there's a lot of cruft around them, a lot of cruft around their lives that they don't want to deal with, that they want you to have to deal with, which is not cool. Because even though, yeah, we don't deal with certain things of other races, but those other races have their own problems, which a lot of black people are not prepared for. Which is why we can never advise a black man to go with another group of people, another race. I can't do it. They're not compatible to us. I know this for a fact. For what I've seen historically, for what I've seen, among people I know who have been involved with them, and even just basic life experiences. But it's what you find, like, if you feel like this is the easier way through life, why would you take the harder way? I understand. It makes perfect sense. I understand if someone doesn't want to put themselves through, a grinder just to have a decent relationship with somebody who actually cares about them, who actually loves them, who actually will give them the time of day. But that's the thing. The sad thing is that a lot of dark-skinned women do not want to give their men the time of day. They don't want to allow their men to really enjoy what it means to be in a relationship with a woman who actually loves and cares for you. The only time a woman would have that kind of heart for her man is if she knows God. If she doesn't know God, you're wasting your time. She's wasting her time. If she doesn't have the fear of God in her, you're both wasting your time. That's why you have this whole spate of divorces between dark-skinned people. You understand? It doesn't have to be. As well, talk about being in the bus and I seen the guy raising his voice on the phone, and I'm pretty sure that it was probably a dark-skinned woman that he was probably married to, that he's now divorced from, and he was saying that, oh, I'm not interested in this again, I don't want to go through this again. You could just say that the girl, you could hear the frustration in his voice, and he didn't sound like he was frustrated. He just sounded like he was done, And sometimes when they have a lot of women doing this to their men, they don't seem to sit down and ask themselves, who in their right mind would want to be, with a woman that doesn't want them to be happy in their own house? Who in their right mind wants that? Seriously. There's no man that likes to have issues in his marriage. He doesn't like to be sitting in his house and then a problem will come to him just because of the fact that he's living with somebody who looks like him. It's not cool. And a lot of women should really stop doing that to their men. A lot of black women should stop doing that to their men, because our Father in heaven is watching you. He's watching you. Even though our Father in heaven told us divorce is not good, divorce is not something we should do. Our Lord and Savior Yeshua HaMashiach, he said this. Jesus Christ said this. Our beloved Lord and Savior told us to stay with our women and to not be divorced. So only an act of God can enable us to dwell with our women and to deal with anything that they have to bring up, and that's just what it is. God is the one who gave us these women, and God is the one who will help us to manage them, no matter what it is that we find ourselves in that we didn't expect to find ourselves in. That's what we have to go through at this point in time, and God will reward us in the next life, and God is already rewarding us now as His children. Do not let anything that our women do bring you down. Nothing can bring you down. Even when you go online and you don't have a wife, you don't have a girlfriend, and you see all these white women saying how much they love black guys, it's cute, you understand? It's very nice that they're saying that, but at the end of the day, what's their main motivation for loving you? It's because of how physically gifted we are in certain respects, as you guys know what I'm talking about. And that's not a good reason to love somebody. You can't just love somebody based on what their capabilities are. You have to love them based on who you are. You have to intimately respect and love them for you to really appreciate them and for you to be useful to them in a relationship. What you find a lot of times is that a lot of people tend to love us for the wrong reasons. They love us because we look a certain way, or our hair is a certain way, or we move a certain way, or we have this sort of, thing about us. We're the most suppressed race on earth, and yet, we are still very, very cocky and very, very haughty and very full of ourselves, and women like that sort of thing. But ultimately, if you put all the surface stuff aside, what do you really have? What do you really have with that person? If you have another race of women interested in you, what are they really interested in you for? That's the real question you have to ask. It's nice to be appreciated. It's nice to be for someone to be attracted to you. Even if it's physically, it usually is physically. It's not a bad thing. It's cool. If you notice that they're attracted to you, but what's the real reason? What exactly can come of it? My point basically is that it's nice that these women, other races of women, are interested in us, but the woman for us is our own woman, a woman from our own people. A black woman is the only one who can make the perfect mate for us. That's just what it is. You can take what I'm saying to the bank. That's what it comes down to. But unfortunately, a lot of our black women are not compatible with our men right this moment. And as long as you trust in God, God will never give you a woman who will destroy you. God will always make sure you have the right person in your life. As for these women who I remember going on YouTube and you see some of them like gushing, and you just never seem to find a black woman making that sort of video for a black man. Very, very few black women I've seen who did that. And whenever you find a black woman who says the right things about black men, you have other black women saying rubbish on our videos. You just have to ask yourself, like, is this some sort of Trojan horse kind of scenario that we're dealing with now with our women? Because it's horrible. But these are the only women that we have to deal with them. Well, then we are pretty much doomed as a group, and our Father in heaven has to come and save us, like right now, because we don't have any women who are worth being with. You understand? We don't have any women who are worth our time. Because these women are pretty much sold out. They're pretty much gone. They're pretty much useless to us, if that's what it is. If they cannot look at their men and feel some kind of way about them, like really, they feel really fulfilled within themselves, then why? Yeah, then they might as well continue making videos about white people. And if you think about it in that regard, it is what it is. These women who are making videos about white people, that's who they need to be with. Seriously. If you see a woman doing that kind of video, don't even waste your time trying to be attracted to her. Just leave her to her devices. And we'll see how it ends. We'll see how she ends up. We'll see how as a way it leads to. Understand? Those kind of women, just avoid. Don't even try and sleep with them. You're wasting your time because she's just using you. She's waiting for the real deal, which is a white man. So let her go with the white man, and you go and find God to give you the right woman for you. I know sometimes a lot of us might feel lost. We might feel I've been alone for too long, and trust me, dude. You want to be in a relationship with the right person. Trust me, you do not want to go into a relationship with somebody and you're not prepared for it. Trust me, you'd rather be single than to be with somebody who is there to make your life hell. I guarantee you, dude, you're better off alone, you're better off single than being in a relationship with somebody who doesn't care about you. Just because she's black doesn't mean you have to go into a relationship with her. Just because she has a big behind, or she has a big chest, or she has pretty features, or she's really, really good in bed, or whatever it is not a good enough reason to get married. Do not do it. Do not get married to that woman. Do not keep sleeping with her either. Because something might happen that you don't want to happen, like she might get pregnant. And even if you're taking precautions, she might not be taking precautions. So this is like, a whole Pyrrhic victory kind of thing, because you can't win either way. You have to trust in God. God is the only one who can give you the right person. That's just what it is. You can take what I'm saying to the bank. You can go and do all the seminars and listen to all the seminars and all the stuff they want to tell you on YouTube about relationships. But all it comes down to is that our Father in heaven is the one who knows what's best for us. We're His people. We have to take our place. And the moment you take your place, the moment you know your place in the world according to His will, the moment you will know what's best for you, because He's the one who will guide you. He will guide you to the right person. He will guide you to the person that He wants for you. And sometimes you find yourself in a relationship with that person, wondering what is going on, but God has a reason for everything. That person cannot prevent your destiny in God. That much you need to know. It may look like, the opposite, but nothing can prevent you. What you need to understand is, you being in God, no one can prevent you from being where you're supposed to be. If God wants you to be a certain place, no one can stop you from being there. Not your wife, not your children, not anybody. God has a plan for you. God will see you. God will enable you to see it through. So don't be too concerned about if things are not going the way you expect in your marriage. Just trust in God. Let God handle His business in your life. God is seeing everything, and God knows more than you. God is not someone to be trifled with. You understand? If you trust in God, God is looking after you. And I know my Father is looking after me. I know that He sees everything I go through. I know that He knew what I would go through before I was even born. So I'm not worried, no matter what it is I have to go through in my relationship or my life, because I know He's in control. No matter what people do to me or how people treat me, I know for a fact that my Father always loves me, and He's always there for me. If a woman is treating you in some kind of way, don't be bothered about it. Don't let it affect you. Don't let it make you feel some kind of way, make you feel bad, because we are God's children. We were His chosen. He chose us of all groups and all races for a reason. He didn't choose another race. He chose us. He didn't choose us because we're the best or the most populous. He chose us because He wanted us. That's what it really means to say when He said, "By grace He has saved." It's not that, there's this grace over the whole world. No, the grace He's talking about is that He chose you without you having anything to do with it. You were born into being His child. It's a privilege He has bestowed upon us, being His children. It's something you're born into, not something you earn. Yes, you have to give yourself to Him. You have to confess your sins and depart from your sins and accept our Lord and Savior in your life as our Lord and Savior. In that He is the one that will tell you what you should or should not do. He's the one that will guide your life. You will depart from all the things you used to do that didn't bring glory to Him, because you have accepted our Lord and Savior as a propitiation of our sins, and you accepted that He died for us to take away the sins that we sinned against God, the ones that He has cursed us with, the same curses that you have in Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 15 to 68, the same curses that are affecting our women today, that you see them going on YouTube and making videos and gushing about how good white people are and how good white men are and how all black women should be with white men. No other group does this. And if our women are doing God's will and the way God wants them to be, they will not be doing this. But a lot of our women are lost. In fact, a lot of them in America are lost. They don't know what they are doing. They don't have the first clue what they are doing. They don't want to know whether they have black men who are doing the right things or not. All they know is that every black man is evil and every black man needs to suffer. Every black man needs to be treated very badly. Because a lot of them treat dark-skinned men very badly. A lot of them will see a black man and they'll be talking all kinds of cash, ish on him, saying all sorts of things about him. When they see a white man now, they have that presumption of righteousness. He cannot do anything wrong. And even when he does do something wrong, they will not say anything about it.